And here we are with clan wars number 8, and we got 2 new clans today. We got APA, Alcoholics PA Anonymous or something like that. It's Iban's clan, and Iban and the Effect the Coast. I think those are the 2 members, but today it's just the Effect the Coast that's here. And then I think that's how you pronounce his name anyway. And then there's another new clan that's even newer. It's called NBT. Stands for Nanobot Team, and it's made by Lauren, who played last week with us. Now he has his own clan. You can see here with his friends Turek and Kolorafa. APA is alone. I don't know why I'm not getting any music. That's okay. I think I'll get music soon, hopefully. It's a pretty huge game. Okay, let's count 5, 6, 7, 10 plus 10 burn guys, 20, 23. So that's 1 extra player, I think, from last time. I think last time we had 22. And 2 extra clans. Last time we had 4 clans, now we have 6. And this is a system that I made because we wanted something different. It's got 2 gas giants. You see all the pinks going off. We have 1 minute left before the landings happen, and so we have 2 gas giants, 1,000 radius each, the smallest that I could get them, and these are the main planets, and each one is orbited by a moon, which is a pretty big moon, 730 radius. One is ice with a bunch of water, and the other is lava with a bunch of lava, and both of them have considerable metal. We see pinks going off here, we see NBT, 2 of them going here, 1 BSC maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be a fun game, and hopefully it's gonna be a long game. I don't know, hopefully we won't get any lag, but with 2 gas giants, you know, I put 2 gas giants because if you put 1 and then somebody wins the gas giant, then it's game over, whereas with 2, my hope is that 2 clans will grab 1 gas giant each, and then, you know, we'll see some fighting between them with nukes and orbital invasions. Okay, here we go. We got 2 PXS. Did everybody get their right colors? I think that everybody got their right colors finally, and with 6 clans, amazing! So BSC is purple, light purple, Burn is black, Kolorafa is blue, PXS is light green, Cult is yellow, and APAA is white. So we see 2 PXS commanders here, 1 NBT. How many cult is it? Is it 4 cult and they're rushing orbital? We got Jesus freaking Christ, 6 burn commanders there. I'm not using Pip because I don't want my computer to crash like last time, so I will be switching back and forth. Sorry about that, guys. We got 3 BSC commanders here. We got 2 NBT on Cremona. We got just 4 right here, 4 burn commanders, and they've been scouted by BSC. This seems like it's gonna be an amazing game. I already love it, and the music is kicking back in, so that's cool. Cult is already in space. Let's see the system. Cult is the first one in space with a bunch of Avengers, 4 of them, and they're all going to the gas giant right next to them. Nobody else is in space yet. Good job rushing first guys to the gas giant. So they're all on 1 planet. Yeah, all 4 of them. So they relinquish control of Cremona to everybody else. It's going to be a bloodbath. And here we can see the lone hero, the Effect, the Cause. He's alone here. He's making a 1 drifter, and he's got 2 vehicle factories. Let's see what he does. He's going to get scouted by NBT quickly. I'm very interested to see what the huge mass of okay, let me see the gas giant system again. Okay, now we got 1 burn Faber. He's going there alone, so hopefully the cult guys will take him down, and then another one goes to the other. So Burn is trying to go to 2 gas giants. That's pretty good of them. Pretty good idea, I think. They have the numbers, they can do it. We have BSC with 2 Avengers and an orbital Faber going there. I think that it's a good chance Burn will get kicked out of both of the gas giants at the beginning. I'm sure that eventually they'll grab a foothold, but okay, let's see here. BSC has arrived, Burn has arrived. Okay, and the other one, or I wish I could use Peeps, guys, but I don't want to crash again. And so many Avengers by Cult, and they're already rushing to take down that orbital factory that's been built, and Avengers are arriving from Burn, so I think that by the time the Cult ones get there, it will be too late. Okay, back to the planets. And okay, Cult has sort of seems to be raiding a little bit, maybe. But how are you gonna raid all these commanders? It's not 6 of them. Forget about it. What's happening on this planet, Cremona? Burn is spreading thin. Quite good aggression here by expansion by this lone guy. I think he's a very good player. I think he's gonna do. You know, he's gonna do. No, he's gonna get smashed, but whatever. He's gonna try to do his best. And BSC here is expanding. I have no idea how to cast this game. I have no idea what to do, guys. And I wish I could use a pip, but I don't want to crash. PXS here, they've all spawned together, both of them. The third guy is on holiday, unfortunately, and the other 2 guys are nowhere to be found. They're sending people to a gas giant belatedly. Let's see what's happening here. Okay, BSC is alone on Eridu. Oh, okay, there's one burn. So they killed the previous forces, and they're expanding. They have 1 jig up. They're making a second one. Let's see the other gas giant. Cult is there alone. Oh no, it's not alone. It's Cult with PXS. Burn is trying to get a foothold. Is not doing very well. I think that Burn would definitely get all the planets, but maybe not the gas giants. That would be interesting. There's enough, I think, metal in the 2 planets that if you get both of them, you can fight the guys on the gas giants. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, Cult is pinging on the lone NBT commander there. Look at that sprawl, but Burn, amazing. I like it. I like it. They have air. They're gonna try to grab this planet. Nice expansion. I think it's Lauren here. Nice expansion by Lauren, even though he's alone. PXS is not really well. They're sort of going in the water. They're not committing. And here we got BSC is trying to expand. The white guy, the effect, the cause is grabbing a bunch of metal. I like this position that the Burn commanders have here, strung out between 2 lava pools. It looks cool. And they're still sending Avengers out. Okay, let's check the gas giants. We have well, this gas giant is all Eridu, is all BSC, and the other one is PXS versus Cult. And Cult, oh, they're sending. They're not expanding. They should have a couple of jigs up already. They need more fabbers, man. What's up with the economy? Why not? What's Cult doing? 121. Yeah, they're behind in metal. Far behind. Okay. At least they have a lot of Avengers nodes. That's good. That's good. Maybe they can leverage that. And they're still fighting. They're still fighting here. They're putting up walls. Burn is not really expanding here. They're not bothering to expand. They're just keeping their own stuff. Everybody else. Okay, they bought some. They got some stuff here, but I think Lauren's gonna take it back from them. Okay. Okay, we're waiting for Cycle. Okay, he reconnected. Okay, yeah, we got 1 crash. A lot of people, if we'll see how it goes. If people keep crashing, at the beginning we're gonna wait for people, and then if lots of people keep crashing, we'll see how it goes. But so far it's good. Let me see the army. How many units do we have already? Okay. Okay. And the game, it keeps going. Look, BSC is expanding with just a couple of commanders here. Well, I think they had... No, just a couple. And they're expanding quite well. And they're gonna start... PXS truce. Yep, truce between Cult and PXS. Okay, and APAA is moving in here on the two NBT commanders, and Psycho has disconnected again. That sucks. What's going on with your setup today, Psycho? Okay, Nosebreaker and post. So we're playing. They have 10 people. They're fine. They don't need the micro. Yeah, this guy is the hero. The NPA guy is the hero of this game. Okay, I want to check out really quickly what's happening on the... Okay, Burn is fighting here, fighting off BSC, and They're trying to gain a foothold. It's tough. BSC has a pretty good, you know, they have how many orbital factories? They got one orbital factory and 3 jigs and 3, oh geez, it's like half a dozen anchors. So it's hard to knock them out right now. Cult, they're sort of, yeah, they're behind, but they're still here. So I think they're still here. Burn is still trying to get a foothold. It's tough because PXS knows what they're doing, and man, they're doing good. Lots of 3 jigs already, 4 jigs, an orbital factory. Does Skull have an orbital factory yet? They do have an orbital factory, so that's good for them. They need to put up more. Let me see the economy. They might be able to put one more. They have a bunch of fibers now, so that's good. That's good. They know that they need more fibers. Lots of fighting here between PXS and Burn for the gas giant. It's very exciting. BSC meanwhile, yeah, it looks like the game might be BSC's even with 3. Well, it's too early to tell. Okay, let me see if these planets being grabbed by. Still, Burn is not expanding here. Still, they're not pushing out. Okay, they're making G-Lees, which because we're playing with the Insomnia balance, the G-Lees here have a longer range. So it's not the 180 normal range; it's a 220 for their main weapons. So we'll see what they're gonna do with that. They're probably gonna try to snipe some people because that's the job of that bot. And okay, T2 naval in the water from PXS. So they're not completely, you know, they need a foothold on a planet. They cannot just take. Jesus, Psycho, what's going on, dude? What's going on with your computer today? It's doing even worse than mine. Should I risk a pip, guys? Do you think I should risk? I don't think I should risk it. It's a big risk. I don't want to disconnect and lose what's happening, you know. But in a couple of weeks from now, I'll be on my desktop, which is I'm on a laptop now. So I'll be on a desktop, and then I'll be able to have freaking 2 pips. You know, I have a desktop with 24 gigs of RAM. I have two 690 GTX 690 graphics cards, which is like 4 GTX 680s. I got 3 monitors, so you can expect my my cast to improve, or hopefully, you know, you will get a better caster. You know, I mean, you cannot get a better caster, but you can get a caster with a better computer, maybe. So, look at the white guy, man. Look at it. He's moving in with T1 spam vehicles. That's awesome. And meanwhile, let's see how many units. Not many units still. Look, there's not that many units. What is that? 1,500 units, maybe 1,000. Yeah, something about that. 10 minutes in. So, oh my God. I think the blue guys are in trouble. And yeah, I think they're in trouble. I don't know what Burns is doing, man. Our guys, okay. Now they have a foothold on Eridu. They have a foothold for good, and BSC is huge there. They have several orbital factories. Yeah, they're gonna be tough to kick off here. And meanwhile, Erasus, it's a 3-way fight, but really, it's just, yeah, it's just Cult versus PXS at the moment. It's a pretty, you know, this is a pretty small gas giant for what it's worth, so engagements are going to be happening fast. Cult has, what is that? 3 orbital factories. 1 I can see. Nope. Is that just 1 orbital factory? Come on, guys. We got to put on like, at least 1 or 2 more, and your eco is good now. It's looking good. So yeah. I think it's gonna. Yeah. As far as the gas giants are going, BSC and PXS are doing the best at them. As far as the land game is concerned, okay, now Burn is moving into Cult with some T2 forces, and Cult won't be able to hold those off. There's a Sheller there. Cult is going in the water as well. No, they have nothing. They have just a few T1 units. So if they don't do something, Burn is gonna just roll through their base there. This guy here, I think, is Lauren. He's going for T2 air in the water. A really good foothold, I think, in the water from with their commanders in there from PXS. So they will be able to leverage, and they have good intel. You can see with they're doing a really good job with their orbital raiders. So they know what's happening to make moves and stuff. And let's go on the. Oh, okay. BSC is moving in, and they've already defeated 1 or 2 bases here by mini bases by and the squeezing Burn. The squeezing Burn. Meanwhile, the white guy, he's my hero, man. Look at that. T2 vehicle factory. He's not pulling punches. I don't even think he has an alliance or anything. Does he have an alliance? He's trying to carve out his space here. He's doing really well for himself. I hope he comes back, plays more games. He's really cool. BSC here is serious. They're in orbit, 2 orbital factories. T2 vehicle going up. They already have another T2 vehicle. Let's see the other planet. Okay, Sim still at 100%. How many units are we talking about? We're talking 500. We're talking about 1,000. Yeah, it's not. It's not. I thought we would have a lot more units by now. To be oh yeah, a lot more units. I thought for a moment I saw a Ragnarok, but no, it was just an umbrella. And battleships in the water. Those are battleships, right? Stingrays. No, I'm not sure what they are. They're Stingrays, whatever they are. And they're having some scuffles here with the two NBT guys in the water. What else is going on? Yeah, like I said, Burn here is gonna take down Cult, but Cult has some units in the water. Maybe that will help them. And they're putting more T2 naval now. I don't know if they can afford it. Let's check the gas giants. Okay, finally Burn has a really good foothold here, or pretty good foothold. But look at that. Look at that. How are you gonna fight that? So we can say Eridu is BSCs. I don't see any other interpretation here. And Erasus is okay. It's 50-50. Cult is still in the game, and hiding in the North Pole is a little based by Burn, and we'll see what's happening. We'll see if the Cult guys, if they know how to. I think I'm the best among them on Orbital. So if I was in the game right now, we'd be doing a bit better. But they're doing good. Look at that. They're doing good. Oh, and I think, yeah, Robo is using the same mode now that the PXS guys are using. The cover the line, it's called, so that you put your units in the line. So I need to learn how to use that too. It's a cool mode. Okay, so yeah, that's scary. BSC's orbital game right now, just with 3 commanders. That's scary. Burn's big hope now is to grab the ground game, and I think they have a chance of doing that. Not in this. Okay, BSC I think has this game. It's too early to tell, but I think the team that's doing the best right now is BSC. They have an entire gas giant to themselves. Erasus. Yeah, I mean they have it to themselves. Burn is fighting, but if BSC attacks right now, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose everything. So they have pretty much an entire gas giant and dominating in one planet, really dominating in one planet. But there's still a lot of units left, and look, these guys are fighting within themselves, but they should be allying against BSC at this point. They should be allying against BSC. Even with Burn, they should be allying against BSC, I think. Look, what a small, you know, Burn has almost nothing here, just that. And it's just going to be a 3-way fight between white, blue, between APAA, NBT, and BSC here. I'm so glad everybody has the right colors, man. It took us a while to get the lobby started, but everyone has the correct colors. So that's just amazing. I love that. Let's check the other planet. Burn is doing. That's the best battleground for Burn, and they're very cautious with Cult. I think they should have been more aggressive, and they are more aggressive to grab their medal. It's slow though. It's slow. And getting this medal means nothing when the other clans have gas giants, you know. Oh, and now BSC is it's going through Burn's orbital stuff here. Yeah, it's going through, and it's not looking good for them. Look at that! Look at that! Let's look at the eco. Oh my God! Look at this. Yeah, BSC has the game. Only with 3 commanders, but they have the game. And now is the time that everybody else should be lying against them. But I don't think anybody has enough intel to tell how far ahead BSC is at this point. Let's look at the army tab. Yeah, well, Burn is still in the game. Yeah, I mean, if they all ally against BSC, they can defeat them, but it's not gonna happen. It's snowballing. I just want to see the other what's happening. Look, here they're just gonna be fighting until the end between themselves, while BSC continues unchecked on this gas giant. And we're 18 minutes in with Clan Wars number 8. 100% sim speed, 100% on the Insomnia server. Is looking good. Is looking good. And here we got BSC rolling through the last remnants of. Oh, okay. They lost all that force to 1 jig. So their jig game is not very good. But they have so much advantage that it doesn't matter. And here is just Nobody, yeah, nobody's attacking yet. But look at PXS. They have twice the eco of Cult, so soon enough the. Well, I don't know when they're gonna knock them out. Oh, and Cult is making a tier here. But I don't know what they're gonna do. It's not gonna, that's not gonna help them on the gas giant. They're gonna try to send it on the planet, I guess. And they could do some damage here because I don't see any umbrellas. So it could do some damage to Burn, but it's not gonna get there in time. Burn should be more aggressive on the ground. I think it's morning for them, early morning, so they just woke up. Maybe they're just they haven't had breakfast or something. PXS is heavy here. The B and NBT guys are just not doing well. Even Cult is doing better than them. Of course, they only have 3 commanders. Cult has 4, but still. And look at the APAA guy. He's doing good to be alone. He's doing good. Imagine if he had an ally. If he had a bond with him. Let's see here what's happening. He's pushing into NBT. NBT's in trouble. Okay, so BSC is just they have all these Kestrels, so they're the transport planes. Who knows where they're planning to transport? Okay, I'm seeing. Let me see what. Okay, I'm seeing a huge orbital forces by. I think BSC is trying to invade maybe the other gas giant. I'm not sure. Now that they have all this to themselves. And meanwhile, on the other gas giant is like half Cult, half PXS, with some presence by Burn. And nobody wants to attack Burn, I don't think, because if they attack Burn, then they lose units, and then the other guy can attack them. So it's a nice 3-way fight here. But guys, you should ally or something, because look at this purple rain, purple death. What's happening on this planet? We're 20 minutes in, 100% sim speed. So yay for my system design. We're still doing good with like what's 22 people or something, 22 players. Burn has a really good presence here, but they still haven't leveraged it. Attention BSC, attack gas now Cult. Attention BSC, attack gas now Cult. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, okay. It's telling Cult that BSC is attacking now on their gas giant. Yep. I hope they got the memo. It's tough though.
Enemy commander damaged.
How's the tier doing? The tier is at let's see. I don't know what it is. Maybe 50%, 40% or something. BSC is attacking. Yep, it's coming in. It's coming in, and all the units are coming in now, and we're gonna see this big orbital invasion. They're going, for some reason they went straight for Burn, because I think, they think they can defeat Burn there, and it's true, but Burn is not, it's not the problem now. But the other, I guess PXS would be a problem. Well, nothing is a problem when you have their eco now. What's the eco looking like? 2,000 something, and yeah, PXS is the problem. They should be just with 2 commanders. Look at their eco. Yeah, they know how to use the. Too bad if they had the third players on holiday day. If they had the third player, then they would be giving BSC a better fight right now. Let's see. Are there more reinforcements coming? Yeah, they're coming, but they're coming a bit slowly. Let me see the ground game. Okay, so the APA guys mowing through NBT's base here. The base is going pretty much, and yeah, he's doing great. He's doing great, and BSC is not paying attention here. I don't see anybody moving stuff here. Okay, they're making Helios, but they don't really care about this planet to expand at this point. The big game is elsewhere. Meanwhile, Burn is still okay. Good defense there by Cult, and now finally they have some T2 vehicles. So they're not gonna be able to mow through Cult like I thought they would. Nice job there, guys. Meanwhile, the NBT guys are holding off here. PXS has their little pond there, and they're safe in there. They've even expanded a little bit, which is nice. Burn has gone in the water, and they have the water, but the Cult has a lot of navy here, and that navy is going to go against the submarines, and that's a lot of submarines. So I don't know what's going to happen there. Whatever's gonna happen, it's kind of a stalemate. I don't see anybody, Cult or Burn, winning here anytime soon. At least not without losing a lot of units. Okay, so back to the main gas giant. This gas giant is still all burn. Oh, BSCs, and it's looking insane. BSC is gonna take this game 100%. Look at that, 2,000. Unless everybody else lies against them right now, which isn't happening. Okay, and Burn is still in this gas giant. After that huge attack by BSC, which is good. No more attacks with BSC on Orbital for the time being. So I guess I really don't see much fighting between Cult and PXS. Although Cult is moving in a little bit now. But do they know how to micro these units on the jigs without losing all of them, you know? Or without losing a lot of them? I don't know. A couple of BSC, what is it? Artemis here, caught in the middle. They're gonna die soon. This gas giant, meanwhile, there's no way. Oh, there was even an attempt by an invasion by PXS. It's doing some damage, but look, they're gonna lose all these to that jig, aren't they? No? Yep. Maybe not. Yep. Yep, they lost them. It's just a little depressing. Ground game here. BSC is still not moving. The white guy, APAA, is got a nice little T2 force there with some drifters thrown in, and he's gonna do some damage to BSC, and good for him. And he's gonna do some more damage to BSC here. So he's on his own planet there without access to a gas giant. Look at that economy, almost the same as Cults, and expanding. So, oh, and Manhattans, a couple of Manhattans here. Where are they going with the Helios? I guess they might be going to the other planet, maybe. Let's really pan. Okay, NBT is hold up here. PXS is doing, you know, they're keeping their hold here at some point, trying to leverage. Okay, and it's the main fight is really between Burn and Cult, and Jesus, Cult is even advancing. Nice work, guys, with that. Kraken here, and that's a lot of ships. I think they're going to take a commander. Have we seen any commander kills at all so far? Deck you next. Who is he talking to? Who is he talking to? Oh, and the tier from Cult has arrived here. Let's see what they're going to do with it. Okay, really quickly, nobody on Eridu. Erasmus is still Cult versus PXS. Let me check Cults. They have such a big play. Yeah, they should be building more on the gas giant. Look, their fabrics are just sitting there. I'm sure the guys are stretched. They're doing their best, and they're still holding, and they're still on 2 planets. So that's pretty good for them. Look at that. They're really cutting into burn space. And Burn has some Air Force there. I don't think it's going to do much good. Where's it going to go? They cannot go over the commanders. There's 2 of them. And they have some anti-air. Do they have some anti-air? No. Well, they have some anti-air in them. But it's a good Air Force, but... Lawrence, is any of some alliance? We're already dead. Okay, Lawrence was alliance. Oops, and the tier is moving in. So for our viewers who don't know, we're using the Insomnia balance mode. It has some changes. One of them is that we got the tier from Legion because the coolest unit in the game, and we love it. And it's moving in now. Oops, the sim is at 51% with yeah, we got about 3,500 units, so it makes sense. 64%. Okay, the server's holding good, and the tier is just look at that. It's just destroying anything in its path. And what? Okay, this Burn is trying to put up a umbrella here, but it's not been built because they have 54% efficiency. It's not. I mean, I don't even see any fabrics. So yeah, I want to see this happen. So I'm not moving from this spot. Or hold on, I'll put a camera anchor, and I'll be back soon. So, what's happening on the gas giant? We see some orbital scouting here by BSC. We see the huge Avengers force. What are these? 338. The other one is full burn. BSC, I have no idea what they're doing there, how many units they have. They have 1 billion units. The tier has stalled. The tier has stalled from Cult. They should be moving it around the base. Now it's been hit by by Avengers. So I'm not sure if it can defend itself. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Here we got an attempt by PXS to leverage the Rico and invade. APAA is not expanding very much at this point. I don't know why. They could be expanding. Why are they not expanding? No idea. Let's check the chat. Cult Alliance burn. Cult didn't reply. I don't know why. Elite is saying, does anyone else see what BSC has? Yeah, nobody else sees it, man. Only you see it, so that's why everyone's getting wrecked. I kind of regret giving everyone the advice to lie against burn in the beginning. I'll keep my mouth shut next time. Sorry, guys. Anyway, it's still a great game, and no, who knows what I mean. Okay, yeah, BSC is dominating. Is dominating, and look at that. Because of all these units, that's why the look at that. But you guys wanted Gas Giant, you got Gas Giant. So I think it's not a lot of lag though. On 50%, that's still pretty cool, considering what's going on. Okay, and now we have BSC taking down some PXS orbital factories there, and PXS responding with huge masses of Avengers. Cult, nothing is moving on. BSC have mercy. Okay, I need to watch. I need to see that. Oops. Yeah, and now BSC is invading. Yeah, the nanobots are just destroying everything here. T2 factories and stuff. The Helios is gonna go at least. That's something. Let's go back to. And there's an invasion on Eridu. It's not gonna. How many? Maybe 130 or something. No, it's not gonna last long. And here, yeah. Well, we have quite a bit of damage, I think, on PXS's. Look at that! Look at that! Almost twice the eco. And how's Burn doing? Burn is doing, yeah, it's doing well, about as much as Cult and AP8 combined. Meanwhile, I want to see on this planet what's happening. The tier was saved, so that's something. It was saved, and it has 90% health. Oh, and we got an Avenger battle between Burn and Cult here. Cult is counter-attacking. That's a huge wall. Still attacking, digging further into Burn. It's a big force there. They should not be fighting each other now. They really should not. They should be focusing on, but they don't have the intel. Cult, yeah, they just want blood. They just want to. So they're gonna get their blood, but they're gonna lose the game. It's okay though. It's okay though. I think they did great. And look at this. They're doing great in the water. They're doing well, decently on the gas giant. I just want to see. Well, what is a cult recommend taking the North Pole? It will free up the gas giant for both of us. Taking the North Pole of what planet? Yeah, I don't know what are they talking? I think they're talking about the gas giant. Where's the North Pole? Let me hit N. Are they? I'm not sure what they're talking about. Meanwhile, BSC here is microing some damage to PXS's jigs. Cult is moving too. Yeah, this gas giant is divided between 3 clans, so none of them can expand in peace, which means that none of them can counter this purple death here. And I think that's going to be BSC's second victory in Clan Wars, so that it will be PXS will have 2 victories, Burn 2 and BSC 2. 41% for the sim. How many units? We're looking at 2, 3, 4, about 5,000 units. Yeah, it's 5,000 units and 22 players. It's bound to. So I'm letting people know how many units there are. And Burn should BSC. There's no point BSC area patrolling their planet. I'm not sure if they're even area patrolling. Is that what they're doing? No nukes yet. With the economy that BSC has, why are they not just nuking everybody? Are there even any anti-nukes? Okay, Burn has one. In the water, they don't have one as far as I can see. Does Cult have one? Cult doesn't seem to have. Yeah, they have a nuke here that's going up. Is that a nuke? Yeah, no, that's an anti-nuke. Sorry. So it's going up. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah, we got an orbital invasion by PXS. Really big one. Couple of them. Cult is pulling back on the orbital game. Burn has their. Are they actually building anything? I don't see any. Okay, I see some fabbers. NBT is trying to hold on to the game. Is this all they have, or are they on the other planet too? No, I think that's all they have. So on this planet is really the lone APAA guy against BSC with just some. No, there's nothing. There's nothing from Burn, and there's just little units that need to be. They're not even bothering try to expand here. 33% of the sim speed. So guys, you know, two gas giants. What do you expect? Oh, okay. We got an Ares going up here from BSC. They already have a Helios up in orbit. Let me see how many units are we talking about. I think we might even be 2,000, 3, 4, about 5,000 again. Just over 5,000 units. I hesitate to say to BSC to do something with all these orbital units on the gas giant. Jesus Christ, do they need that many? What is the well, if they want to win, maybe they need them, huh? We see some scuffles here between APAA and look, it's still just team. Oh, no, that's T2 as well. They're gonna roll through. If they manage, they're gonna get to the base. Oops, I think I crashed. Did I crash? I can still hear the music, so maybe not. I'm not gonna touch anything. Yep. I have crashed. I have crashed, and I'm gonna try to relaunch the game now. Let's see how that's gonna work out. Well, it's not like we're losing and missing out on much because yeah, you can see these files here from the screenshots that I took from some threads of mine that were deleted or hidden in the PA forum. So I should tidy this shit up at some point. Okay, connecting. Okay, let's try to launch the game again. Yeah, and it looks like we have to figure something out with gas giants. You cannot. It's hard to play with them without lag. We have to figure something out. I don't know. Maybe one planet less. No, but I think that wouldn't work. Okay, let's try to reconnect, and fingers crossed. Login accepted. That's great. See, BSC are gonna win this game if they don't crash the server first. So I think they should be smart and try to use their units, lots of the units, or even delete some on their planet, because if they crash the server, they're not gonna win. I think they crashed the server with their Air Force in Clan Wars 4, and they would have won that game, I think. So, got to explain to them that at some point. Okay, I'm back and I can see Unity. I can see great. So the cast will continue. Let's see what's happening here. Lots of orbital Unity, even some movement from. Oh, Dome has disconnected. Okay, I guess we're waiting for Dome. Um, Elite unposted. Okay. So PXS now is moving in on ground game too. They have Air Force here. They're being aggressive. Lots of fabbers here. Tons of fabbers. They're trying to use their eco. Meanwhile, look at BSC. It's like twice the eco. Yeah, this gas giant is still theirs. The sim is at 33%. And what's happening here? What's happening is that still a stalemate on Erasus. Although, okay, PXS is obviously dominating. Okay, an NBT guy unposted the game, so I guess that's fine. Meanwhile, the APA guy is still holding on, but he's being attacked by a big Air Force. Considerable land force is rolling through his energy there. But look at all these, you know, all these T2 vehicles. So he's gonna repel the attack, but it's gonna, you know, it's gonna hurt a lot. This stuff here is gonna get taken down mostly. Yeah, I think he's gonna get taken down. It's mostly anti-air. Meanwhile, he's fighting back here, but he's gonna go through the minefield maybe, or he has figured out there's a minefield, so he's not moving. I don't know. A Manhattan here. Yeah, this planet's gonna be BSC soon. This planet. Let's see what's Burns doing. Burns. Yeah, they have a lot of. These are aircraft carriers or they're battleships. Yeah, it's a three-way fight. Cult, Burn, and PXS with their huge eco that they haven't managed to quite leverage yet. They're doing it now. They're spamming factories, air factories. I'm not sure if that's such a good idea. And NBT is just well, yeah, they're trying to put up an Zeus there. They're holed up in their little base there. Yeah, finally, come on guys. Yes, all truce and attack BSC's gas giant. That's right. They finally figured it out. Okay, PXS is okay. Elite says yes, finally. Thank you, Robo. Thank you. Should have done that 10 minutes ago. But it's good, it's good. There might still be a chance. If you add your ecos, let's see. 1,000. 2, 3. Yeah, you have more than if everybody has. Put your stuff away. Tell the guys who bought our last base with Hawkins. Will do. Okay. Although, okay, the sim is up a little bit, which is good. Yeah. BSC has one tier, 2 tiers. They're ready. One is ready. The other one is being built. There's another one here that's been built. They're just spamming tiers, which is good. What's happening here? Well, I guess the fighting must have stopped here because you have all the clans here pretty much. You have most of them. You have all the allied clans. You have Cult, you have NBT, you have PXS, you have Burn, but they're allied now, so they're pulling back their units. On this planet, Okay, Recall is attacking on the North Pole of the BSC gas giant. Where is the North Pole? Yep, here it is. And let me see. Yeah, I can see units moving. BSC is also moving a huge amount of units. 41%. Okay, the server in Chicago is holding up well. And of course, the fighting must have stopped in Erasmus. Right? Okay, BSC is now invading here. Right in the middle of like a billion PXS. So, yeah, and look at that. Look at that. Oh, and the Helios arrived. I don't know what the Helios is supposed to be doing in orbit. What is it doing in orbit? It cannot teleport stuff in. It's just for attacking stuff. I don't know. I do not know. But it's going down like gangbusters. It's just gonna go. I think they took down a few orbital factories though. I think they took down a few, so that's good for them. Yeah. Hopefully Burn will find the opportunity to expand here. There's not that much space to expand though. This is a small gas giant, you know. Let's look at the ecos. Burn has a decent eco now and it's rising, so I'm glad to see that. They have insane micro with 10 people. They have Leaf Fiat, Ferret Master, Psycho, Dome, Great Players, Hobo, yeah, they have an insane team today. They just had a bad start, I guess. Oops. I guess. I think that BSC finally took him out, and look at all these units. Yeah, they destroyed him with the tier. So the tier is getting lots of play today. Lots of play today, and by several clans. Yeah, that would have been good. You have been good to see Ragnarok. Okay, so this planet is pretty much all BSCs. Meanwhile, I want to see what's happening in the gas giants. Nothing here. In this one, though, that's where the invasions are supposed to be happening. And, well, I guess they happened. I see some damage here. I see damage here. So, some invasions happened. Nothing is moving here because what's the point of moving? BSC is trying to get a foothold. They just have a few orbital Avengers. Yes, yes, you have peace. You have peace. Well, well, I would like to. Well, I should. Okay, we're back to 41% for the sim, so I'm hopeful. I would like the music to come back. I don't know why the music. Yeah, Elite says yes, they have peace. Meanwhile, okay, they're still fighting Cult here. They could also have, I guess, so your Hulkins will be off. Yeah, I don't know. Can they? Oh, they can. Can they turn it off? Can they turn off just? I guess they can. Yeah, they're putting down an umbrella. Okay, yeah, they're gonna turn it off. PX is putting down an umbrella there. Let's go back to the gas giant. This is the main gas giant that's giving BSC this insane eco, which is it's about as much as everybody else put together. Maybe a bit less, I think. Let's see, 2003. No, it's less than everybody else put together. Yeah, nothing much happening here. Cult Seco, at least nobody's stalling except BSC. BSC stalling, why? Are they just rushing? Okay. Hopefully they understand what that means. I think they understand what that means. How many? Okay. I like that we're seeing Hulkins. We're seeing tiers in play. Jesus Christ. Look at that echo. Sims down to 33% again. Okay, and this Helios here is taking care of the last remnants of burn presence on this planet. We have some slammers here from burn that are doing not much. We have some anti-nukes here. Nothing much on this planet, nothing moving on this planet. Well, there's a big force trying to go where? Where is that force trying to go? Are you trying to attack burn? You just had a... You just made... Yeah, I don't know if they're attacking. They just made a truce. Okay, Cult is has a good force on the... Is that the North Pole? Yeah, on the North Pole of the BSC planet. So... And yeah, they should bunch up all the units though. They shouldn't be attacking like that. But anyway, any attack is better than nothing. And it's doing damage. It's doing damage. Let's see if anybody else is following up. Is anybody else? PXS just sending out orbital radars. Yeah. What are you doing, NBT? Yeah. You were supposed to have a truce, man. Learn how to play Clan Wars. Please. Please, please, please. Okay, yeah, cult should be microing here more there's space for jigs, man. There's space for jigs. Let's look at PXS. Their economy is doing well, but are they actually leveraging? Yeah, the NBT is fighting burn here. And they're not really dying because it's a good air force and it has a Zeus, so they're gonna make some damage. What are these catapults? The catapults are shooting. Okay, I have to go back to the gas giants. Okay, and this attack here, they have a foothold here. Of course, you know, they need some anchors to well, I don't know, whatever they do. Are there reinforcements coming? If there's no reinforcements, I don't see many reinforcements. Okay, now PXS also has a tier. Where are they sending it? Let me see. It's not on this planet. Is that here? What? Okay, I think it's arriving on this planet here. Yeah, I think it's arriving. But where is it gonna go? Because with all these umbrellas, maybe they don't know yet how to use it. You don't want to get the tier anywhere near umbrellas. Even just one umbrella can take it down pretty quickly. Let's see where it's going. I think I see another one coming. So okay, and they're pinging right there where there's two commanders. Oh, and they have eyes on them. So if they get two tiers right there, then they're gonna get a couple of commanders, which is doesn't mean anything at this point because BSC has 4 of them, right? No, they have 3, and the other one is here. Okay, it's something, but they really... I wouldn't be focusing on commanders right now. I'll be focusing mostly on... but what do I know? You know, these guys are better than me, so... let us build our wall. Okay. I want to see this, because this is the major move, I think, in this game. Let me just go out. Yeah, the tiers here are arriving. And, are they arriving? No, where are they going? Are they going to the gas giant? Seriously? You send the tiers to the gas giant? Yep. They sent it to die on the gas giant. Look at it. Oh, guys. They're not gonna pay for Cult's wall. I don't know why we're not getting any music now. I don't know why we're not getting music. Where's that wall? Where's the famous wall? Right there, I think. The sim is still at 33%. Okay. Just some radar satellites here from. It would be good if everyone will just stay away from us. We're toxic. Yeah. Just some radar satellites from PXS. And BSC is doing the same on this planet as they're doing on their own planet. I don't know why. I don't see. I don't. I see. I see a lot of. Look, they have a lot of omegas now. I just wish they would just send their units somewhere at this point because. Okay, look at that eco, 4,000. They could just take somebody out. You know what they could do? They should be attacking the ground forces of PXS. PXS is their main opponent, and if they send everything here, they can just wipe everything out. Or at least send all your units, all your Avengers to the gas giant and take it over or something. PXS is doing a good job here maximizing the little space they have. Well, yeah, they have half of the planet that they have, maximizing it with orbital factories, rows of them, and a bunch of jigs, as many as they can put. Lots of anchors here. I kind of don't like them. What are they guarding here? I guess they were guarding. They might have been guarding jigs that went that were killed. So, but you should try to rebuild the jigs, I guess then. NBT is now on the gas giant, and they're making a jig. So, and there's a little space there for them to expand. Burn is doing better now on the gas giant. They have that factory isn't doing anything. They have some presence. They have a bunch of jigs. It's pretty much most of their economy. I'm guessing. Nothing happening on this planet. Except just some friendly fire between Burn and yep, some G Lees there went down. Well, at this point, look at these orbital factories just spamming out. I wish that BSC would just pick one strategy. I think they're going for orbital battleship spam at this point, which sounds like a good strategy. But how many do you need, guys? Look at all these laser platforms. You can just start sniping commanders left and right. Yeah, a couple of. Let me see. Is there any orbital invasion happening? Well, maybe something by BXS, but other than that, what is that? How many are there? 178 Avengers, okay, are moving towards the BSC gas giant, but they keep sending tiers here. I don't think they know what the tier does. Okay, now there's an invasion force. Yeah, they don't know what the tier does, and they're wasting eco. The tier is for land, guys. Come on. I guess they don't play Legion. Well, next time I will tell them for next time. How many units are we talking about here? We're talking about 172 Avengers. It's something. Guys, build some. Try to build some. Try to build some defenses to hold up there. It's not gonna do much good. It's not gonna do much good because. Okay, I want to see how many Avengers does BSC have. 400 on this side, and then yeah, they got a lot of them. And well, I'm glad we're still at 33. Let me see how many units. 3,000, 5,000. Okay. Okay, now we have a big engagement here. Lots of stuff's gonna die here. Okay, well, there's a big engagement here. Stuff's dying. Needlessly having the tier there in the back. And they're pushing BSC back. Thank God, guys. You're doing good. You're doing good. Still half the eco of BSC, of course. At least try to keep your foothold. They're being attacked from the other side, but that's not a huge attack. Of course, that's where they have all their fabbers. So they really have to start. Yep, they really have to. Oops, they moved the force away. They might be trying to yeah. I think they might be trying to just invade from different angles and just wipe some, because they made a nice little hole here. Although the eco doesn't reflect that, so the eco didn't skip a beat. You know, let's see the planets again. Any fighting happening here? This planet is full of stuff. They can't even. Oh, there we can see a tier from PXS destroying some stuff. Destroyed some stuff on the ground, and now it's getting taken down by Avengers. Slowly though, although there's a lot of Avengers. I don't know why. Are they stuck or something? Why are they not shooting at it? I think we're gonna get. Are we gonna get music back? Yeah, I don't believe that BSC doesn't know that they shouldn't be planet patrolling at this stage. What's the point anyway when you have all these units? I guess it's just easier. It's just easier to do it, other than try to manually. Let's see, did any units die? 3,000, 5,000. I think we're still about 6,000. 6,000 still. 6,000 units. How many players? 1, 5, 7, 10, 20, 23 players, I think. 23 players, 6,000 units. Sim is down to 26%. Let's see if they heed my warning. Is anybody making any moves here? No.
Enemy commander meltdown imminent.
Oh. I guess that NBT is about to lose. And they're gone. Okay, we're at 26% still. Let's hope that if these guys disconnect. Yeah, a couple of guys disconnected, so hopefully See you on Twitch, guys. Lauren, yeah, all the NBT guys disconnected, so I think that's cool. All except one, maybe. Yeah, and the effect echoes disconnected. And let's see how that's gonna work. Okay, and then oh my god, okay, so orbital invasion, finally the tiers, 2 tiers here by PXS on Cremona, and lots of Artemis moving in by BSC. I just want to see really quickly, the BSC gas giant is still theirs. PXS still wasting a tier here for no reason. Stalemate here. Okay, let's see the battle. That's the main battle here. 3 tiers by PXS, and lots of units dying. Let me see what the army tab looks like. Jesus Christ, yeah, we're still up to 6,000 still, and it's just chaos here. It's just let me see, are they is there anything on the ground for the tiers to destroy? They're just firing at the ground, I guess. And they're making another tier here. They're making with a billion of how many? Oh jeez. Okay, now they moved their army again. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're just attacking, making some damage, then pulling out and going somewhere else. And is it working? Let's check the economy. 5,000 metal for BSC, half of it for PXS, and another half of it for Burn plus Cult. So as long as the alliance holds, there's still a chance to defeat. Oh, and we're up to 33% for the sim. Okay, great. So okay, let's tell the guys. Okay, so we see here on the system view that PXS's orbital force is moving now, and it's going to the gas giant. So I think they're jumping back and forth between the gas giant, BSC's gas giant, and BSC's planet. Because you know these two are BSC's, you know, their stronghold, and they're arriving now. They are arriving now, and BSC has its own tiers. I don't know what they're going to do with all these Omegas. Why they're not doing anything with them. They're building them, they're spamming them out. But when these Omegas moves, it's going to be GG. I think they're just going to go on the main alliance plan. Which basically we have BSC versus the alliance. That's it. After we got the two of the smallest clans here eliminated, it's the alliance versus BSC. And it's basically, look, it's 3 players versus 16. 3v16 right now. Okay, so the invasion is arriving. We got all these Avengers just spreading out and making some damage. How many units do we have? We got 200 Avengers, 4 tiers, 40 laser platforms, and a bunch of Artemises. And they're doing some damage. I have no idea what's what's going on. They're just doing damage basically. But there's no infrastructure there. There's no where they landed. There's no, obviously there's no infrastructure, because if there was you know, some jigs, then they would have lost half of their force by now. They have to do some good micro, and they only have 2 people. You know, they only have 2 people, and it's tough for them. Okay, they're expanding in a circle like Cult did earlier. Guys, you should not have the tiers here. There's a waste. Well, I guess you're protecting them, and you're building another one. So fair enough. If you're just bringing them along for the ride and you're not using them just to protect them with your Avengers, then that makes sense. BSC is closing in from all quarters, though. I'm gonna risk really quickly to see if there's anything going here. No, it's all BSC. So on this planet, oops, PXS is attacking Burn. Really? Why? Come on, guys. Why? Maybe it's a mistake. Still no nukes fired. How's the sim doing? We're back down to 26. And the unit count, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6,300. So even though we lost 4 players and they even disconnected, we're still sketchy. It's sketchy. Those tiers, man, they're in trouble. Tiers are in trouble. All that eco wasted. I don't think that PXS has the well, look, PXS has actually more units than BSC. They have like 100 units more. But who knows what kind of units they are? Are they the kind of units that they need, or are they just stuff on this planet, like in the water or something? You know, that they cannot leverage. I see some nuke launchers there, so maybe they will start nuking Cremona. I hope they're gonna do that. They don't have intel though at the moment, so they don't know what to nuke. I think all BSC commanders are here. Yeah, all of them are here, and they're sitting right next to 1, 2 anti-nukes, 3 anti-nukes. Well, that's out of range, but how about the other commander? Is there any anti-nukes around him? Nope. Nope, there's just some umbrellas. Meanwhile, is anything happening here? I guess they pulled back their forces. Look, they have, there's a bold patch. There's a pretty big bold patch on Eridu. Is Cult moving in on Burn 2 now? Where's your alliance, guys? Whatever. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Why is Cult not helping take down BSC? Lots of Avengers here, massing from PXS. Okay, back to Eridu. This is the main. Okay, a big bold patch. Let's check the orbital movements. Okay, and we're looking at 1 tier 100, Artemis 80. That's not a huge force. Only 8 battleships. What about here? And here, okay, I don't know what I'm looking at here. Are these? Yeah, I think I'm getting the planet too. On Cremona, nothing. They're just scouting. I think they're scouting for the nukes. PXS is scouting for the nukes, maybe. But it's tough to scout when there's all this shit in orbit. Man, the sim is 26 is holding up, but it's even stopped playing the music. I guess it's okay. Oh my God. Look at this blanket of Avengers. What are we talking about here? We are talking about 655 Avengers. Okay. I see an invasion coming. Guys, maybe you should stop building air units. Have they even turned off their factories? I think they have. Okay, so that's something. Are these Avengers going any more orbital movements? Okay, look at that shit. Finally, I think that BSC is finally moving their look, 55 orbital. Oh my gosh, 5 tiers, 196 Artemises. So wherever that stuff's going, it's gonna kick some ass, and I think it's going on the planet here. Maybe that's why PXS has these Avengers, because I think that BSC is gonna invade here. And they're gonna need all the Avengers they can get. And BSC is not gonna. I don't think they're gonna waste any units on Cult on Burn. They're just gonna take everything on PXS. I think so. Let's pull back. So pretty much what I was saying before the game, that I was hoping the ideal scenario would be, I made 2 gas giants, so that my ideal scenario would be that one clan would grab one, the other clan would grab the other one, and then they would fight each other with orbital invasions and nukes. So that's pretty much what's happening. PXS has almost one gas giant, BSC has the other, and they're fighting between themselves. And the other guys are just watching the show, I guess, at this point. What are they gonna do? Well, okay, hold your horses. PXS has about the same units as BSC, and Cult plus Burn has, if you add them, they have about the same again. So I don't see any moves from Cult or Burn, except like a little infighting, but I don't see any. Okay, we want to see okay, here's where I think that the invasion is going to happen by BSC. Jesus, where is all this stuff going, guys? It's going around the sun, and then it's falling this way, and then I don't know. It's taking forever. Look at these complicated. 29 omegas here. And okay, I think the first units are gonna start arriving soon. Truce overburn. Why? Maybe they want to grab more of the gas giant to up their cult. What is cult doing with the leviathans then? In the water, I guess they're shooting stuff. Okay. Okay, so we have here the little guys are fighting between themselves now, while the big invasion is happening outside of their view. Well, it's not outside their view, it's in we thought you attacked first. So this is, you know, this is the vagaries of war, you know. One soldier pulls the trigger and then nobody knows why the war started. 10 years later they're still fighting. Pakistan versus India or whatever. Send the diplomats to figure it out. The sim is at 26, so they have time. Okay, let's see. Jesus, all this shit in orbit. See, this is where we could use a new expansion to PA. You know, orbital battles, so space battles, so that it would be like Homeworld, you know, and you would just micro stuff in space at this point. Okay, so they're arriving on the gas giant. Wait, oh, they're arriving. Okay, so I guess they're going for the allied gas giant. And they've arrived here, and yeah, I think they killed a jig and they lost a bunch of units. They're trying to kill another jig. PX says you have our backing to deal with BSC. Okay, meanwhile, Burn is going through cult space, and if they take all that space with 10 people, they could conceivably we're waiting now for Darth Fox, who disconnected. BSC says okay. So yeah, BSC Burn. I think that if Burn takes down all this stuff from Cult and they rebuild quickly, they could bring up their eco to yeah, to challenge to be on a level with PXS at any rate. Yeah, if they grab that eco, because yeah, I think they can do it. I think they can do it. Do they have Fabbers? For the time being, they're not focusing on Fabbers, although they got some Fabbers here. They're building some jigs, so they're doing stuff. Let's see how that's gonna work out for them. Meanwhile, okay, we have this the huge orbital battle here. How huge is it really, though? Nothing. 7 omegas. I mean, I'm sure there's more stuff coming. Let me see. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff coming. That's nothing. But that is... Look, they're even crossing paths with their own units. Some are going this way, the others are going the other way. Okay, Cremona. Okay, now we got another invasion here by... Look at these freaking 5 tiers. Tons of laser platforms. Are they gonna get a commander? This tier is raising these T2 vehicle factories. The commander is running scared. Look at the mass producing here. The tier. How many Fabbers is that? 43 freaking Fabbers. Look at these tiers just freaking annihilating. Look at all this fireworks, man. I wish the music would just kick in. Come on. Come on. I need to get back on my desktop. Guys, in a couple of weeks I'll be back on my desktop, and then I'll have I don't even have full detail now. I've turned off the anti-aliasing and I've turned off a bunch of stuff. Okay. I'm not unpausing, so it's up to BSC to unpause. 26% of the same. Let me count the units again. That's 4,000 units right here. 6,000. We're up to 7,000 units. Let me do my math again. 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5, 6. Yeah, it's 7,000 units. Seven thousand units. Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna be crashing. When I hear this sound, I'm not gonna touch anything. Nothing is moving.